Hello, everybody, on this nasty, rainy fall day in Cincinnati. It's Nancy Vastine, and I'm here to show you, I don't know, if it's a trick or so you'll know how to do something that, I don't know. Let me explain myself, okay? So I have Dixie all-purpose food wrap, which is a type of deli wrap, and it is very, now I don't know which is which. It's very, I need to just get one sheet with help. It's really thin. Can you see my hand through it? It's really thin paper, okay? And I think this was the same one. If I just have one sheet, I think I have two sheets. That's the problem with this stuff, it sticks. Now, I think, let's start over. Let's just get rid of these three pieces of paper, okay? Let's start over. Alright, so this is the Dixie wrap. The Dixie all-purpose food wrap. You can only get this at Sam's Club online. And you have to put in there Dixie all-purpose food wrap or it won't come up. And it's really cheap. I think it was like maybe $10, maybe not even that, for a package of 1,000 sheets. So anyway, we got that. Now we have, I'll put this away. Away's on the floor for right now. Now we have the quick wrap sandwich wrap. Now this is the one that's recommended by Patty Tolly Parrish. This is the one that she deli prints on, and she uses for her collages and stuff. So let's get one of these sheets. Make sure you only get one. I'm wetting my finger. Okay, you can see the difference. You can't see through this one as well as you can see through the quick wrap, right? Okay. Now I'm just going to put a little mark on these so I remember which they are. Yeah, I guess I can put it on with this. Okay, this is the quick. I'm just going to put a little Q down here in the corner. You'll see that? I put a little Q down there. Okay, and this one you get at Sam's Club also. You get 1,000 sheets, 12 by 12, and I think it's $13. And you don't have to be a member of Sam's Club to order online. And it's free shipping. I can't believe that they have free shipping on something so heavy as this. I don't know about international. I don't know if you can get it international. But I know in the States it's free shipping. Okay? Now, I'm going to set this down. Now I have Dick Blick tissue paper. Now this is artist grade tissue paper. It's different from regular tissue paper that you buy in the store that we all use to stamp on, and it melts, you know, when we put it on our, glue it on our paper when we stamp on it. So this is, and I cut this page in half, okay? So with this, you can, I'm going to set this away. With the tissue paper, it's just the same as when we always do. We stamp on it. We collage it onto a sheet that we want to collage it onto. These are some deli prints that I pulled out that I did on, I think these are on, this one's a little heavier. I think it might have been on a cardstock, and I think this was just on regular copy paper. Anyway, so these will print. Okay, I'm going to do some stamping on these because they will collage. Now I have a few of my little stamps that I've never used. This one's a little girl with throwing up leaves. This is a little boy, her buddy, they're in the rain together. And this is her with her little umbrella in the rain. This is the little boy. This is the little girl. They're both playing in the leaves. And this one is a girl and a boy, and I don't know what they're doing. I've never used these stamps. I bought these stamps to make ATC cards and to make iCads with, and I just never have gotten them down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp these onto this tissue paper, and I'm going to use my old standby VersaFine. I'm going to get a slightly larger block for the bigger ones, and I'm going to stamp on this paper, okay? And I'm going to stamp on these two papers. Now, these do not disappear when you go to collage them on your paper. No matter what you do, you'll still have a residue of the paper. It doesn't go clear. But I'm going to show you what will make it go clear. What will dissolve it. So let's do some stamping. It says to peel here. And I don't know. It's so sticky when I peel this off. Just going to stick it on there. Hopefully it'll stick. It won't. It says peel here. One, peel here. But when you peel it, look how sticky it is. Ugh. Look at that. And then you can't see what it is. I don't want to peel it. I'm going to spray a little bit of water on it and see if it'll stick. Stick to my acrylic block here. Look. No. It won't. Oh well, I won't use a block. I'll just stamp it on there. Now, this tissue paper is quite expensive, so you don't want to just use it and blow it. You know, you want to be careful with it. So let's put some stamps on it. See how good he came out. Because see, then I could color on this, and then I could just put it on that and color on it, and yada yada. That came out pretty good for the first time stamping it. So now we're going to do the little girl. And I don't have to do all of these. I just wanted to show you a couple of how we can do these. Stick her over here. Okay, I think I got her down. Alrighty. She didn't stamp out so good, but that's okay. They don't have to be perfect for what I'm showing you. Okay, this is the tissue paper. Setting it aside. This is the it's not the quick wrap, it's the Dixie wrap. This is the Dixie wrap. And you would think this would collage clear. It won't. So let's do this little girl. And they're playing in the rain. Okay. Stamp her. I should have my stamping thing here. My sponge, my rubber, foam rubber I stamp on, but that's a good print. That's good enough. That's a cute little one. I have to start using these stamps. I pulled these stamps out and I thought, you know what? I've had these for a year or two and I have never stamped with them. That is ridiculous. And I was going to make postcards with them, and I had all kinds of plans. And this one is not sticking to the thing because I haven't taken it off of the plastic. Get a little ink on that, push it down on the block. Okay, this is the Dixie wrap, right? All right. Okay, we have that one. Let's set that over to the side a little bit. Now we're going to go to the quick wrap. And I'm going to wipe this up off the mat that it went through. Okay, this is the quick wrap, and it's thicker. And I'm going to do these two on here. Like I said, I don't have to do them all because I just want to show you what we can do. And maybe you don't care if the paper doesn't. Oh, that's the one she's in the beauty salon. Oh, cool. Let's stamp her again. She's doing hair. Woman after my heart. Because I'm going to show you both ways on these different papers, okay? All right, so now we're going to get out our Mod Podge or Collage Podge that I didn't get out ahead of time. Never quite ready. Am I prepared? Never quite prepared. No, I am not. I'm going to set these stamps back over here. Just put my stamp blocks away. And hang on a minute. I'm going to get the Mod Podge. I'm going to try and find the paper. Here we go. I got the paper one. Let's see. I need a brush. I'll find a brush here. This one's kind of crunchy, hard. It'll work. So let's do the tissue paper one first because these need to dry just a little bit. So we can tear the tissue paper ones out instead of cutting them, having that sharp edge on them. Okay, I'm just going to do this a little bit. I'm getting some of my stamp. As y'all know, that paper has a grain, and if you go against the grain, it tears funky. If you go towards the grain, away from the grain, it tears jaggedy. If you go with the grain, it tears even. Getting a drink. Now I'm getting some lip balm. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Let me tell you, we had a clap of thunder this morning that sounded like a bomb. I mean, it was so close. And with my house the way it is, I live in a little Cape Cod house. And our two bedrooms are upstairs on the second floor. So I tell everybody that my bedroom's up in the sky because I came from my mother-in-law's house where we were down in the dungeon in the basement, and we've moved now to the sky. Yay for us. But let me tell you, you hear everything that's going on. You hear the rain pounding on the roof. It sounds like, I don't know, it always sounds like it's hailing outside when it's really just the raindrops going on the roof. Okay, so now we're going to put these two on. And I hope it doesn't make a liar out of me, but I'm pretty sure that these will disappear. Oh gosh. And I didn't. Sorry about that, guys, but I didn't wipe that off the last time I used it. And it's, yeah, I gotta do that. Make sure I wipe it off. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this on the paper. And I'm going to be careful because I don't want to tear it. And I'm just going to lay him down and put him down on the paper. And do you see how he's dissolving? The paper is dissolving around him. Let me get you in a little closer so you can see that. Hang on a minute. Okay, let's try one of the not tissue paper, the deli paper, and show you what it does. So I'll just tear one of these off. I don't know if any of you have ever used tissue paper to do this technique with or whatever, but my dealings with it is that you can still see the paper. It doesn't dissolve like the tissue paper does. So now this artist grade tissue paper, I know that Patty Tolly Parrish, she jelly plates on it. She does some amazing things with it. So anyway, I'm just tearing this so you can all see. I need to get my chair situated. I'm falling off of my little donut here I'm sitting on. Okay, so let me stand up and get this situated. Okay, all right, so now we're going to do this one right here using the same decoupage. And you will see, and I hope it doesn't make a liar out of me, but it usually will not, the paper will not dissolve. You will be able to still see the paper. I mean, it dissolves some, but not like the tissue paper does. Can you see the difference? Probably can't, can you? But when it dries, you'll see the difference. You'll still see the paper out around it. But this is totally dry, and you can't see any paper. Okay, so now let's try the other deli paper that is this was the Quick, and this is the Dixie. Now you can see through it. You can't see through this one very much. See, this one's somewhat thinner and translucent. So I'm going to see if it does the same thing. I'm going to leave a little more paper on it. I'm not going to tear it off. I'm just going to leave straight lines. And I'm going to put this one right down here. And we'll see what happens with this one. Well, I can see that it's somewhat dissolving, but not like the tissue paper did. But I'm going to show you a way that we can make this dissolve like we want it to, okay? Let's just dry this up a little bit so we can see, okay? Heat gun. Okay, I can see, I don't know if you can or not, but I can still see the paper outline around this, and I'm sure if it was on a darker piece of paper, you would be able to see the paper. Same with this one. I'm sure if it was on a darker piece of paper, you'd be able to see that. So, okay. See, and this one's wrinkled up, and I can see the outline of the paper all the way around. I don't see it with the tissue paper at all. I don't know if you can see the wrinkles in the paper. This one's a little bit better because it was a little bit thinner paper, but you can still see the wrinkles, still see the outline of the paper. Okay, now we are going to do something different. I'm going to show you the miracle here. I'm going to put my lid on my Mod Podge, my decoupage, and I'm going to, I don't know if I should set this, I'm going to wrap a baby wipe around it so it doesn't dry in my, doesn't dry up in my brush till I get back to it. Okay? Alright, I'm just going to give this a tear off of here. Now this is the Dixie. This is a Dixie. This is the Quick. Okay. Now for the magic. All right, you can see the difference in the two pieces of paper. Here we go. Daddy Vans. You know Daddy Vans furniture polish? That's Shannon Green, and all the other ones are so, what can I say? They're so adamant about this. Well, anyway, somebody told Patty Tolly Parrish to do this on the papers, okay? So I've just got a handy dandy big brush, wax brush here. We're just going to coat this with the Daddy Vans. And you're going to watch it go translucent. Okay? And you need to do this on both sides of the paper. I don't know why. Patty did it, so. So you can see how that makes that translucent. I'm going to take some of this paper off of this one. We don't need all of that on there. Ooh, that smells good. I think I had to get the lemon one. They didn't have any more of the... Anyway, and you will see how this makes the paper go translucent. I need to move that one to the side and bring this one over. Good old Daddy Vans furniture wax. Can you see how that's making the paper go translucent? Probably not. I can see it. This one went really translucent. Okay, I'm going to turn it over and do the other side. I don't know how long you're supposed to wait till you can glue this down, but we're going to find out, aren't we? Just for all fairness, we'll do both sides of this one. However, I don't think we need to. All right. We got it on there. We could put it on this one too. I think she was on tissue paper, wasn't she? She was on the tissue paper. We don't need to do her. All right, Daddy Vans, close. Okay, let me wipe this up. And I have a new piece of paper. And we're going to put it one right there and put this little guy right here. Okay. I can already see this one's going to go. When you put the glue on, it's not going to show any paper. This one we're going to do first up here and see what happens. Like I said, I don't know how long you're supposed to wait. I don't think Daddy Vans ever dries. So we'll put that one right there. And it's supposed to get really translucent and you're not supposed to see the paper, but I still see the paper. I'm not sure if that works or not. Because I still see the paper. I know this one's going to work. This one has a lot of paper on it, but I need to use it all. I do still see the paper on this one. This is not a good idea for this paper. It didn't work. Maybe I did something wrong. So anyway, this one's just dissolving. I can see the paper dissolving. Just really easy. But I don't see it here. Now I don't know why that didn't work. Somebody tried it and said it worked, but I don't see that it's working at all. This one, yes. It did work with the Daddy Vans, but this one, no. So I knew this one was going to work because it's so translucent. You can see your hand right through it. Almost like tissue paper, but this one didn't work. Let's dry it up a little bit. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. So I don't think the Daddy Vans works on everything. I should have put that other one next to it. Let's do that. Let's put this other one on the... Well, do I have another stamp one? Did I use them both? I did. I used them both. Let's stamp another one and put it next to this with the quick. And see what happens with that. Put them together and we'll see if there was any difference. Okay, probably need to blow that ink a little bit. Okay, we're going to put it right next to this one. I don't want the papers to overlap. Space is a little bit too narrow right here. Pull it down just a little bit, but it's going to overlap up here. That's okay. Let's work it out here and see what happens. Compare the two. I do see a difference though. Putting this down on a darker piece of paper, you can see the paper better. I do see the difference now with the Daddy Bands. So it does work a little bit. Okay, I'm going to dry it up a little bit. Okay, so you can see the difference. Daddy Bands, little bit of paper. No Daddy Bands, you see a lot of the paper did not dissolve. So Daddy Bands does work a little bit on it, on the quick tissue paper, but it works really good on this Dixie paper that's almost like tissue paper anyway. It totally dissolved that paper. Not so much there and not so much there. A little bit, but not a lot. I'm going to pull you out just a little bit and hold it up to the camera. And you see the difference. So the Daddy Bands does work magic, and maybe if I'd you know, took a little more paper off of it and got it closer to the stamp, it would look better. But I wanted you to see the difference, and this you can really tell with the difference there without the Daddy Bands. Where's our other paper that we did? So you can see the difference here too without the Daddy Bands. This is a regular. This one is almost gone. And then this is the tissue paper. Totally gone. Totally dissolved with the tissue paper. So there you go. I just wanted to show you that little bit of magic. And so if you want to purchase some Daddy Bands, I had to get mine online. If you are so inclined to want to make your collages be disappeared, there you go. There is the experiment. Alright guys, I just wanted to come on and show you that little, I think this has been done before, but for those new ones who haven't seen it, I thought I'd bring it back. I was just watching some of Patty Tolly Parrish's videos, and she did this, and so I wanted to copy her and show you all how it works and how it doesn't work. I think it would work. I think this is working better. You can't see it as much as you can here and here. I mean, up against white paper, nah, you can't see it so much, but when you get into the color paper, it just doesn't have the same texture. Even this paper is more like, I mean, you can see it a little bit, but not as much as you can the regular deli paper. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share me around, and we're getting close to 5,000 subscribers, and then we'll have a giveaway, yada yada. So make sure you tell everybody. I'm at 490 something, so pretty soon we'll be at 500 and have quite a good giveaway. So yeah, talk to you later. Bye bye.